Next, Wisconsin entrepreneurs pitch their businesses to local moguls. They will compete for over $30,000 in cash and awards to help take their businesses to the next level. These are the moguls. Jerry Gendusa is the former CEO of MTech. Now he's the founder of Breakthrough, a network of world-changing companies focused on improving lives and untapping human potential. Peg Ann is the former CEO of Empire Level Manufacturing and supports her community by making connections and breaking barriers to help individuals achieve their dreams.
Entrepreneurs that are really successful don't try and think out of the box. There is no box. We all win in a world with no box.
If you've heard one call, that's all. You know David Gruber, founder and CEO of Gruber Law Offices. The Gruber family proudly supports organizations and charitable causes throughout Wisconsin. Guest mogul Dr. Deborah Allen owned McDonald's franchises and then founded the DNA Network, an executive coaching firm. She currently sits on the board of the African American Chamber of Commerce. This is Project Pitch It.
Hi, moguls.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Barbara Zabawa, founder of Pursuits and creator of the Pursuits Pocketwear Tank Top. Before I begin, could I get David to come up here and help me hold my purse?
Hold your purse.
I heard David is really
I've
good at
spent a
holding
lot
purses.
of time holding purses
I was kind of hoping
between
you'd
my
say
wife
that.
and daughter.
Just stay right there. I'll let you
Okay.
know what to do.
To your softer side, David.
Oh, thank you.
About 10 years ago, I had a case in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. Yes, I am a lawyer, and I teach law at UW-Milwaukee, and I was told to leave my bag back at the office. Well, when I got to courthouse security, they asked to see my ID. Well, that was in my wallet, which was in my bag back at the office, and I barely made it back in time for oral argument. Meanwhile, my male colleagues sailed right through courthouse security because they were wearing suits with functional pockets. My suit had fake pockets, and I realized women are at a severe disadvantage because of the consistent lack of functional pockets in our clothing. And I wanted to find a solution. So that solution has become the Pursuits Pocketwear Tank Top, which is a patent-pending undergarment with front waist pockets. Could you open my purse, please? And just hold it open. Thank you.
Don't look in the purse.
These pockets are roomy enough to hold your phone, your keys, let's see, your wallet,
Oh my gosh. Your whole purse.
other small personal items like a chapstick,
Oh, I always have some
and
of
importantly, your ID like a passport.
She's packing that pocketbook.
She may be fleeing the country when we're done.
that. It's like a fanny pack without having a fanny pack.
And when you wear it as an undergarment, which is what I recommend, you can easily conceal those
gosh.
items from view.
Oh, absolutely.
Making it perfect for travel, exercise, or anytime security is a concern. You can sit down now.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh, I
you.
love it. Somebody told David to sit down.
And remember, the next time you're holding a bag and you wish you weren't, think of Pursuits Pocketwear.
Okay, I will.
What is your patent on?
Utility patent and a design patent. So the design is for the look of the tank top with the front waist pockets, and the utility patent is a double layered undergarment with front waist pockets, and it's pending.
Wonderful idea.
Thank you. Well, I think it's superior to a crossbody bag or a fanny pack because those are still bags that aren't allowed in every situation. And my product offers a professional look with roomy pockets built into your wardrobe. So no matter what you wear, you will always have your essential items on you instead of a cumbersome bag.
You know what's great? When you go to like certain basketball arenas and facilities, you can't bring in a bag, even like Lambo or something. Your bag is
The purse size.
very
Yeah.
specific qualifications.
Yes.
And,
12 inches.
Yes.
You know exact,
it's,
right?
yeah.
it's less than that in certain arenas.
Because I've thrown the bag away because of that.
I actually
Yeah.
went to a concert and they had lockers outside of the concert,
Yes.
and you had to check your
Yeah.
bag and lock it and pay for the locker.
I've stood in many a line where ladies in front of me had waited for a long time to get up to the front of the line and were told once they got there that their bag had to go get checked, which meant they had to go all the way to the back of the line again. So if they had had my product, there would not have been a problem.
tell us how many women, how long has your business been around? Let's get into some of the specifics of the business.
Yeah, so I founded it in January of 2020, so about 2.5 years, and a few hundred women have purchased the pocketwear tank top. It's made of recycled, antimicrobial, moisture-wicking fabric. It's spandex fabric so that your items don't move around or make noise when you're moving around. And it's sold online.
And what's the price point?
Level 1 is $48, level 2 is $56, level 3 is $64.
And the difference?
The difference is level 3 has more functionality. You can see this is a level 3. It has elastic around the waist, and it also has a built-in shelf bra. So this one I actually wear for running as well.
A lot of inventory, lots of different sizes, lots of different types. I'm afraid of inventory dollars. Can you talk a little bit about your inventory levels?
I've had just 2 production runs thus far, in Chicago and one in China, and make in very small batches to test the market and test the product, because I'm really working hard.
So I love this, lawyer turned tank top queen.
Thank you guys, and remember, the next time you're holding a bag and you wish you weren't, think of Pursuit's pocketwear.
Love it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Milwaukee and Wisconsin in general is an underrated place for entrepreneurialism, but then when you look at the businesses and you look at the residents that reside in Milwaukee that attend our games, who sit close to the floor, there's a lot of great business minds who I've been fortunate to tap into and learn from, and it's about those people who enjoy investing back into the city, who enjoy taking care of and mentoring people who are from the city or who play for a professional team within the city. That sense of community is what makes it so exciting to be a part of, and so exciting to continue to learn from those who have much more experience in the business world than I do, but are willing to invest time, energy, and effort back into the things that I have interest in to help me become successful both on and off the court.
Coming up, a wearable technology providing big-time health and safety benefits. Later, this entrepreneur is helping to solve homelessness in her community. 2 mission-based entrepreneurs and leaders, Jerry Gendusa and Pat Connaughton, are proud supporters of Project Pitch It, a TV show dedicated to inspiring Wisconsin entrepreneurs. Pat impacts communities through the Pat Connaughton Foundation and through his company, 3 Leaf Partners. Jerry's company, Breakthrough, focuses on untapping human potential. Together, they are building economic growth and changing lives.
Hi Moguls, my name is Deepak Arora and I'm the founder and CEO of Wearable Technologies. My innovation right here that I'm wearing, it provides that feeling of safety and connection to your loved ones, that it can help you track them about their whereabouts, but it goes above and beyond than other technology that exists today. It can not only detect where you are or your loved ones are, but it can also predict using an artificial intelligence running on the device, and can also protect you if something were to happen. So it can engage 911, it can engage your guardians, and can provide rapid response as it's happening.
How does it use AI to predict what would happen before it would happen?
So it runs a myriad of sensors on the device. Your heart rate sensor, your blood oxygen sensors, your GPS tracker. So based on where you are, it can predict if, for example, an Alzheimer's patient, if he's walking out, it breaches the property zone and it starts walking towards a hazard. We have hazard mapping built into our system, into our technology, that can predict how long does it take for that person to reach certain hazard based on their momentum.
Do you ever consider having it as a watch?
That's the second piece right there.
Oh, I'd like
So you could put it as a watch. There's multiple ways you can wear it on, not just through your attachment as a kid, but for elderly, you can put it on your watch and they'll go around as normal.
I have dementia. I've fallen a lot. I get lost on my bicycle in the neighborhood. Yeah. Can I give this to a friend?
You need a third party who's going to respond if something happens?
Can it go to the police? Can it go
can
to...
engage 911. It has built-in capability to engage the police department,
so-
911,
Okay,
emergency
so
services. So
I
if you're
can do
lost,
that if I'm lost like I
Correct.
was.
and your loved ones will get to know as well, not just you. So they'll come to you. And even before all that happens, so let's step back a second. So you're walking out, let's say the use case is you come out of your house, the app already, so your loved ones yourself can build a perimeter around your house called a geofence.
Okay.
So you build a geofence around your house.
Geofence.
Let's say at 2 a.m. you start biking out on the road. The device already knows that you're not supposed to be outside in these hours. It's learning as it's going along all your patterns. So when it knows you're not supposed to be out, it will start engaging you first. So it will talk to you. Hey, Peg, you're not supposed to be here.
Really?
Oh, so you have audio, audio feedback through
right
the
through the device to the person who's wearing it. And at the same time, it automatically alerts your guardian. So you get engaged that, yo, I'm not supposed to be here, just wake up call. But then at the same time, your guardians get to know you're not supposed to be here, and they can come to you, provide help, like your neighbors or your other caregivers.
How far along are you? How much funding do you have?
So we're launching our beta program Q1 this year with 250 users. We have already signed up 200 users out of those 250. In terms of funding, we have secured enough funding to complete our beta run, and we are still
How much funding is that?
So the total funding we have received is 1.9 million.
Good for you.
And we're still about 2/3 of the way through.
Good for you.
So if you have all of that, what do you need us to help you with?
So the main point is that we know how to build. I'm not a marketing person. I'm not have connections in the business industry and the outside world. So that's where I take help from you guys as moguls. That using this technology, it cannot help you, but help others as well in your family and loved ones. So spread the word out is the main motivation.
And you're pre-revenue, correct?
Pre-revenue, correct.
So how do we get one? I obviously need one.
So we still have 50 slots open for beta users.
So she could be one of the
So
beta
you
users?
can be our beta users right there.
I would love to do that.
Not only could she be a beta user, she could be a brand ambassador for Project Pitch It.
I would love that.
So that's where I think like help from you guys come in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
a lot.
Coming up, bringing some loving kindness to the homeless population.
Hi moguls, my name is Lakeisha Davis. I am the owner of Loving Kindness AFH LLC, also known as Loving Kindness Homes. You are looking at someone that used to be homeless. But through counseling, education, and resources, I was able to rise above my situation, and I just want to help others do the same. We offer safe, affordable housing through our rentals and are looking to expand to licensed care homes and transitional housing. We serve low-income individuals, adults with disabilities, formerly incarcerated, seniors, and those experiencing difficulties obtaining housing. I am fueled by my life experiences and skills, and I know the issues clients are facing. Homelessness has many faces. Everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and respect, regardless of their situation. I am here to provide transitional housing and affordable care services. I understand the value of peace of mind and security. There are about 130 people in shelter in Racine, all looking for housing. I know how to help with furniture, clothing, food, and I provide employment referrals. I help my clients pay for housing through programs. I help them obtain benefits through the partnerships I develop with counseling and education. I know what it takes to move from homelessness. I am proof that homelessness is an experience, not an identity. I am looking to expand my business from rentals to a licensed care home and a transitional home. I'm also looking for marketing assistance to help with that expansion. I am looking to provide for the vulnerable in my community, so please join me in my mission to reduce homelessness and experience a difference with loving kindness.
I think it's just an amazing idea because homelessness is so real, you know, and I understand the Racine market a little bit as well. And being able to even provide, you know, housing for those who come out of incarceration, it's very tough. You know, many times they have to get a job.
Absolutely.
And they need an address, and often they don't have that because of homelessness.
That's correct.
You know, so this is a great concept.
Are you able to help people that are going through sobriety and are trying to be rehabilitated from drug issues, or do you have a program that helps them?
I have developed a program to help, we call it sober living. And that is another option that I have. So when clients come to me, I try to assess them to see where I could be of most assistance when I do require for the sober living home that they have been released from my outpatient facility, so I know they're serious about it.
Lakeisha, how did you get started other than like basically hanging out your own shingle?
Well, it was the middle of the pandemic and I was working from home, and I started evaluating myself on how I could be more impactful. The death rates were really high and I wanted my life to mean something, and I started reflecting on my homeless experience. My husband also came from the foster care area, and we decided to start researching the need and how we could be a service to that group.
It's inspiring.
So is this a nonprofit or for-profit?
It is a for-profit, however, I did start a nonprofit that I'm still developing out to be more of a service to the greater area, not just the housing clients, but to everyone. A lot of people have needs, they don't know where to go. So I want to be a conduit to, okay, you need employment, go here. You need this, go here. So the nonprofit helps with those services, and the LLC helps with the housing.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
That was great.
Next, the moguls discuss the pitches and decide what award will best help the entrepreneurs. Now, the moguls will decide which award will best help the entrepreneurs. The Peg Ann and David Gruber $10,000 Project Pitch It Award will help an entrepreneur soar to the next level. The UW-Lubar Entrepreneurship Center Jerry Gendusa Award is $5,000, plus a business assessment and mentorship to help scale up their business. The We Energies DNA Network Award is $1,500, plus mentoring and business planning from the experts at We Energies and Deb Allen's DNA Network.
We had 3 amazing entrepreneurs.
Yes.
We're going to talk about wearable technologies first. They have funding. They have 250 users in a program. What do you think they need right now?
I think he really stated it well. He has the funding. He needs to know how to market it.
Right.
You know, how do we get it out? How do we get it out?
Get the word out. There's a lot there. Obviously, that concept or idea has been out there before.
The way he's applying the technology, to me, is different. Because at first I kind of thought, no, this is the artificial intelligence. Why?
Yeah.
How is this going to work? But then he's like, no, it's the pulse, it's the heart rate. There's an indicator, or you're doing this this reference drawing around a location so you know the parameters, and then you can automatically alert the person who's wearing it. Let's move on. Let's talk about pursuits. David, you got up there and you took all the product out of Barbara's purse, and she put it all within this tank top, and I'm wondering, okay, this is an attorney, she's wearing a tank top, but then all of a sudden she puts on this professional blazer, all of her things are hidden, and then she has 2 patents on this. It's actually pretty cool.
It's functional, it's meaningful, and it's really practical because it's something in my everyday life I see my wife and daughter-in-law have to deal with when we go to an airport, when we go to an arena, when we go to a concert. And it's very real.
Yep, and Peg, you always talk about manufacturing and the ability to scale or to actually build the product, to manufacture the product. She's not quite there yet. Any tips that you could provide on manufacturing?
Well, she said her fabric was the most expensive thing. She needs to figure out a way to lower that. With her manufacturing too, she needs to clearly understand all of her processes because they all are part of the cost.
Yes.
And her inventory.
100%.
And what's left at the end of the year that's taxable.
Good points. There's so many hidden costs in manufacturing.
Yes.
Your overhead costs, your absorption costs,
Yes.
your quality system costs. Let's move on. Loving Kindness Homes LLC. Another story of somebody who was homeless, got her life together, and now she's focusing on a variety of different customer types.
Seems like a daunting task.
Yeah.
She's trying to get into a lot of areas at once.
For-profit and a not-for-profit? Which one?
I thought
Doing
they were
both? That's
separate,
hard. It's a
though.
lot of paperwork.
Very difficult. Very difficult.
I found it interesting with all 3 of these that they're changing society.
Yeah.
They're changing society.
making an impact.
Making an impact.
Next, the Moguls present cash and awards to the entrepreneurs.
Project Pitch It inspires and educates on the values of entrepreneurialism. In 7 seasons, almost $4 million have been invested. We've featured 170 Wisconsin entrepreneurs, creating more than 400 jobs. 92% are still in business with a collective increased revenue of 500%. Entrepreneurs build strong local communities, and together, Wisconsin is unstoppable.
Now, the Moguls award $30,000 in cash and awards to help the entrepreneurs scale up their Wisconsin businesses.
Lakeisha, man, it was so awesome hearing your story and how your business was born out of just your own personal experience of being homeless. And so today, I get the opportunity and the pleasure to award you with the We Energies and DNA Network Award, which includes $1,500 in cash, but the best part is that it also includes a marketing session with the We Energies team to help you market your business, and it also includes a session with me, Dr. DNA. So congratulations, and I look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much. I was like, can I shout now? Can I shout?
Yes!
Thank you so much. This is going to make a tremendous difference for Loving Kindness, and thank you for experiencing the difference with what I'm providing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Deepak, I personally like to get involved with this, so I'm very much affiliated with UW-M and the Lubar Entrepreneurship Center and do a lot of work with helping companies scale. I've got a business called Breakthrough Strategies. You have the funding in place of $1.9 million. You've got some of the users in place. There are perhaps some ideas technically that you still need to solve. So this award consists of mentorship back through UW-M, back through Brian Thompson. I will be involved, and then it's $5,000.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks a lot.
We'll bring Peg Ann in to our discovery process,
Sure.
and we'll have her as one of the users.
Well, that would be amazing.
She's a little out of control. We'll have to wind
Just
her
a
a little
little.
bit. But when it comes to like the audio, we'll just
Yeah.
have to say, Peggy Ann, get back
Get
on
back.
track, get back
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
Well, thanks a lot.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I am happy to award you with the Peg Ann and David Gruber Project Pitch It Award in the amount of $10,000.
Oh my God.
You're doing a wonderful thing to help people.
Thank you. It was such a joy to be on the program too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, and remember, next time you are holding a bag and you don't want to, wear your Pursuits pocket red.
They won't let me forget, so it'll be easy to remember.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Untapping human potential in the state of Wisconsin through entrepreneurialism. It's an honor and a privilege to be here in front of you all as award winners. Congratulations on all your success, and most importantly, what you have yet accomplished and what you're going to be doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thank you.
To dive into more on Project Pitch It, check out our new podcast, where we go behind the scenes and talk to the creators, moguls, and entrepreneurs for a deep dive into entrepreneurialism in Wisconsin. Follow us wherever you find your podcasts.